Hi guys, it's Chrissy with Chrissy's Divine Design Tarot, and today we are doing a reading for the collective. All right, so I'm just gonna do a theme card to see what shows up for what your reading might be a little bit about. Ooh, smile at someone today, or maybe tomorrow, or whenever you watch this. Luck, taking a risk, roll with it. Random results. It's fated. So, and show your creative ideas. And what's on the bottom of the deck? Ah, the door will open. You already have the key. So I do like that for you. For somebody out there, it's going to resonate with this. I feel like you don't realize what your presence can offer other people, especially when you smile at somebody randomly. It just makes their day, or it can do. And whatever this luck is, you're gonna do just fine. Maybe it has something to do with love. Roll with it. Random results and fate. You're even thinking about putting down roots here or planting seeds here. This may be even motivated for money wise as well, financially. But this might be somebody you wanted to plant seeds with. Maybe they left you out in the cold, or you left them out in the cold. What is this? Past person. So maybe there was a bit of a ghosting here. What is this? All right, somebody from your past may have been single and wanted to invest in you, or you wanted to invest in them. Of course, this is a general reading, so just take what resonates and leave the rest behind. You know your story. I'm just merely reading the cards and feeling what I'm feeling, hearing what I'm hearing, seeing what I'm seeing, and knowing what I know. I feel like you're content at this time. You may have looked back on this journey at a different time when maybe things made a little more sense, maybe we're a little more balanced. Before this happened, oh, they might be coming back around. There's some type of breakthrough and some courage being had here. Now, if this is the case, they're wanting success with this. They are maybe even having some breakthrough in terms of coming forward. You may be the object of their desire. All right. They may have been happy with you. When you were together, there was that sense of peace and beauty and harmony, that 1111. 4 wands. So maybe you did some celebration during the holidays, maybe for more than 1 or 2 years here. This may have been something that was a lot of love. All right. Somebody here is very serious about wanting to talk with you. They may be trying to look at the truth of things and how they're truly feeling about you. Looks like there may have been some negative reaction to some boundaries or um, maybe even another person coming in to offer something. And I feel like perhaps this person spoke in a negative manner to someone else that was maybe you work with, or maybe it's an offer from somebody else that for love here. So, see what's going on. Yeah, some disappointments here. And let's just say that in that, some troubles might be ending when it comes to this. So maybe it was a business cooperation with the finances here. So what is this? Oh, there's somebody that's coming in that's finally bringing this offer in. So is it the King of Pentacles or is it the King of Swords? Somebody spoke negatively about your boundaries or crossing, they feel like they have the upper hand with you. Maybe they feel like you're with them already. It might be with somebody else that wants to also uh, look at you as suitor. Ooh, there may even be a third person here. Oh, are you? Wow, okay. Somebody's dropping all the burdens here and want to speak some loving words to you. A lot of attraction and a lot of love. This could be your soulmate coming in with the lover's card here. Somebody also has a close bond or has this mutual attraction with you who wants to partner with you. Um, so somebody's spoken negatively, maybe even about you and your boundaries to another. Now, that person maybe wanted to come in and give you an offer instead of this person telling you what they said and giving you an offer instead. Then there's also another person that's coming in and speaking loving words to you and wants to show that they are the divine one that's coming in. You may have to make a decision on this. What is going on here about this love? There might be something you're meant to do here for a purpose. Yes, it is. This legacy you're meant to build with somebody. And there are some conflicting opinions about who this might be, or there's this competition. You got quite a few suitors here that are wanting to build with you. You have the key to open the door. So you have good creative ideas. You maybe have an idea or a vision that you have for this. There's also somebody else that has a vision of love with you, but you're looking at a legacy that you're wanting to build. This might be something you've already started and invested in yourself. Luck is on your side and smiling at somebody today. So interesting. Wow. Okay. There is the teamwork here. So what's going on? Yeah. Okay. That equal give and receive. I like it. And maybe saving up some money here. Saving what you're making as you're doing your legacy. Maybe this is something you've already built for yourself. Maybe this is something you're building with an individual here, perhaps with the King of Pentacles. Maybe somebody's investing in you that isn't about love, maybe just investing you in what you're wanting to do. Wow. Somebody's hanging on to you for that long-term love. Uh, there's been some disappointments though, or you've been dissatisfied with something, lacking some type of truth here. So maybe you're not seeing the truth about somebody here, or they're not seeing the truth about what you're doing. Maybe they're just a misunderstanding here about what you do. Maybe they don't like what you do for a living. Maybe you don't like what they do for a living. There's some type of lacking here when it comes to stability. So you may have manifested something here. I don't see the magician anywhere, but that doesn't mean you didn't manifest something. Now, this might be resources you have, or there's this opportunity for abundance, maybe by this person here, for a career or some financial opportunity. Somebody's being led or guided when it comes to you. Oh, this might be something you are learning about in order to grow your money independently here. So maybe you're going back to school. Maybe you've been guided to go back to school to be able to build this legacy, maybe all on your own, so you don't have anyone else. Maybe you're looking at competition here of who is around for competition. Maybe you're seeing somebody that's lacking something, or you're lacking long term love here. And I feel like you're just building on you at this point. You may have a few different suitors, but nobody's given a love offer as of yet. Somebody has financially giving you this offer. Somebody that has the money, seen the disappointments, maybe you didn't have the money to do so, and maybe gave you something of a help, showing you a routine or how to be productive. Maybe you're hardworking. Maybe they see a lot of slow and steady wins the race type of determination in you that is going to get you to your vision. Okay, so I mean, is this just you showing up on your masculine side? It could be. Even if you are masculine, we all have a masculine side and a feminine side within each and every one of us. We have our nurturing side, and then we have our go get it type of energy. So, hmm, okay. Well, you know your story, so let's just see what else is showing up here. Oh, you may have learned a lesson using your intuition here about people and their darker side of things. And sometimes when you've recognized your own darkness, you're able to see it within other people and recognize things. So I feel like you're using your intuition here when it comes to maybe you've been betrayed quite a bit. Maybe you've had a lot of deep wounds or stabbed in the back or painful endings or betrayal or whatever it is. I feel like it's not stopping you from going after what you want, that whatever's inspiring you, that passion that you hold, you take those bold actions that most people probably wouldn't do. And I feel like you might be one of those people that is willing to speak up for the underdog and not just stand by and watch, you know? Okay. Hmm. Okay. So let's just see here. You're showing up as a sweetheart. Your loving side, nurturing side, that emotionally connected and intuitive, compassionate. You're balanced here. You have the scales and they're balanced. I feel like with this, you are having that balance restored, your peace, your tranquility. You're a kind person. You know who you are. You know what you bring to the table. You may be family oriented as well, and you know what your responsibilities are. Let's see. Wow. Or this person knows it. You might be looking at this person as a sweetheart and balance. Maybe you're feeling they ground you or balance you. Now, is this all of the things that are coming up? It could be. One, two, three. Do we have all four showing up? Because that may just be your person showing up in each of the kings, because you have to be all four kings to become the emperor. So, if that's the case, they have mastered all four of the kings. Okay, so if that is what's happened here, then it's kind of showing that one person is here who is your emperor. So perhaps they're speaking all happy. They want to be with you in how much peace and tranquility you bring. Maybe they want to move in together. Maybe they're going to help you financially. Maybe they don't like your boundaries, but they respect your boundaries. Maybe they're giving you finances to help you on your venture or your vision so they can maybe see your vision as well. Maybe they're going to help you put down those pressures and burdens and you're going to build this together. Now, maybe they know a bit about your competition in terms of what you're doing for a business. They may see that you don't have anybody long term. Maybe you're cut people out of your life um, that have been in your life long term that are no longer for your highest and greatest good. Okay. You're looking at the lessons maybe you've learned as well, all the betrayals you've gone through that have taught you about who you are today. And you've learned those lessons about yourself, right? It's not about who did what to who, right? The blame game and pointing fingers, right? It's all about what you learn about yourself. And that's where the growth comes in. All right. Let's just see what else we have here. Because you do have the key to the door here. So, oh, okay. This is the Two of Swords in reverse. So you might not have decided on what you're going to do here. What is this? Ah, when it comes to love, because of a broken heart. So if this is somebody from your past and they broke your heart once before, I don't know if you're really wanting to take a chance on this person. Even though you may work with this person, you may be friends with this person, are you going to, maybe they put you in competition, maybe you know the truth. Did they juggle you? Maybe they're making you a priority and making you happy now. Maybe you're happier and you're making yourself that priority and doing that financial independence. And maybe you're not really wanting to take a risk with this person from the past, despite how much you might love them. Ooh, marriage. Huh? Maybe somebody is coming in to ask you to marry them. Now, this person who's here maybe hasn't shown up yet. Okay, maybe there's more than one person here after all, because we do have love here from the past. Okay, then we have love again. Somebody's speaking loving words, helping you with these burdens. So, this one person here or this person here might be here for love. This might be this attraction. You're both very attractive. Now, did you show up as the Queen of Wands? Okay, you did not in this yet. So interesting. You're finding this person very attractive. You might be worried that they're going to, maybe they're your competition on what you're doing here, but they're very attracted to you. I feel like there's some type of maybe difficult discussion, maybe that has been had here with the Five of Wands. Maybe conflicting opinions about this legacy. I feel like you're building this legacy, and this person might be helping you financially or has this vision, but it's your vision. And this might be where there's that conflicting opinion. You might be saving up on your money. Maybe they've given you some money to put into your company. Whatever this is, you might be dissatisfied about getting anything long term at this point. Or they are. Now you're wanting to build. You have been guided to do maybe school this person. Maybe you feel they're coming back just to betray you again. You're using your intuition about who or what they are here. And I don't feel like you're giving that chance to them to hurt you again. This person wants to make you a priority, though. You might be closing out the cycle and for a new one to come in, anything to do with the third party. Maybe this is a celebration. There you are, the Queen of Wands. Somebody might be saying that there's an ending here. Maybe you were a third party. Maybe you didn't realize you were. They may have been with somebody else and now it's coming back. Maybe that's what this is here. You wanted a truth here about long term. You may have even felt that this person betrayed you. I don't know. There's so many factors here when it comes to this. So, I mean, depending on what your story is. Yeah, they hurt you. There was a third party. You went to calmer waters, or you are going to calmer waters, and that's where this luck is coming back around for you with a passionate new beginning. So, you might end up taking the King of Pentacles. So, you have now, the King of Pentacles could be your emperor. Any of the kings could be your emperor. You don't always end up with your emperor. Even emperors make mistakes. So even if you are an empress and an emperor, you could have asked for someone new to come in, even though one of them may have been your soulmate you were meant to be with. If it's the case, you're going to end up back on the same road as this person. You just might have a roundabout way of getting there. And sometimes, with our free will, if there's so much hurt here that you can't trust that individual ever again, then it's going to be that that is broken. That was a karmic. That was never really your soulmate. Your soulmate wouldn't do that to you. All right, we do have comments coming in. Passionate new beginning. Somebody that brings you peace. Now, this is where you feel safe. This is where you have that sanctuary from any, nothing else exists from the past when it comes to this person. They have you feeling you can be your authentic self. This is somebody that's emotionally available, and this was the last card to come out. And I like this because this might be the king you end up with. There's uncertainty here because you've been hurt before. Now, with Page of Wands, this is somebody that's excited to meet you or excited for this opportunity. They want to explore this. There's that youthful curiosity they may be feeling, that enthusiasm and positivity that they're wanting to get to know you. And everything's going to change because somebody here has learned a lesson. There's closure from a lesson with this transformation from the Judgment card. So there's the win that you're going to have when it comes to this. I do like this. Yeah, it's going to be sudden thing that you aren't expecting to happen. Oh, oh, hell no. Would you look at that? Okay, there's the uncertainty. Are you sabotage this? Wow. Okay. You might be on top of the world, and suddenly there is some hostility, arguments, or conflict that's arising here. Who's this conflict with? Oh, okay, this may be somebody that you're thinking about who has helped you put those walls up around yourself because they've hurt you, that wounded warrior. But this is somebody you got over from, or have gotten past, or that despite whatever they put you through, you still made it out the other side. Okay. Yeah. Somebody you walked away from, somebody suddenly coming in to create a conflict here. Now, is it the person that was funding things for you to get this business going? Maybe they're expecting something from you because they were giving to you in terms of finances. Was this just a business deal who thought they were going to get something else? Here's the truth. Okay, some truth is going to be had here. This is a mental clarity that's breaking through. Oh, yeah. And they read about this. Okay. All right. Oh, you are showing up as the Empress. Is this your Emperor showing up and wanting to claim you? I don't know. What is this? Now, this could be a transformation for you to show up like this, but it's after the Empress. So you've already done your transformation. So this may be just an ending um, to whatever this is. This big conflict that's coming in. You may have manifested something different to come in for you here. I don't know why I keep getting that. Yeah, you're wanting to take a leap of faith, maybe, or take a risk with someone else. Now, is it somebody coming back here that's going to ruin what this is? Or is this the conflict you're having with this person? Okay, somebody's coming back to fight with you. I'm getting with you, not for you, but with you here. Yeah, you have a different perspective about this person. You see the truth. You know what I'm getting? I'm getting that the part that's really ticking them off is that you ended it because you finally saw them for who they really were. That romantic illusion is gone, and they can't trick you any longer. So I feel like that's the part they're pissed off about most. And isn't that funny that that would show up like that? Okay, so you're working. I feel like maybe you're wanting to work this out. Maybe you're facing um that double side of yourself where you're facing some of the things that uh you saw on your dark side, okay? Now, putting your ambition before everything else, or maybe facing your desires or your shortcomings, even. Maybe even about adultery or control issues. Now, looks like somebody committed adultery on you, but you're healing all this. You've fixed all this already. You've already faced all those things, and you've healed from this on the other side. So, what the flippin' A is all this then? Okay. You know what I want to do? Okay, I'm being called to take you and all the kings with your emperor and bring them all up front. And is what I'm getting called to do here. It's just a feeling I'm getting that I want to have this done because I feel like there's some things here that are kind of suggesting certain things, and it's kind of hard to tell with so many people involved. Okay. Now, like I said, it could be some of the kings showing up as your emperor, or this could be some of the kings that are other people here. So, I mean, you know your situation. Maybe you know what this is about, but there is love coming up. There is luck on your side. We do have the King of Cups. We did have the King of Wands, the King of Pentacles, and where's the King of Swords? He was up here somewhere. There it is. Is that all four kings? Yes, it is. Okay. I want to take this one, this one, this one, and this one, and get rid of, oh, and this one, because this was also a part of that. I just get rid of all of the other cards so there's not all in the way. And we're going to do the after tarot on this with the love cards. There is a door that's going to open on this. So we do have you as that. We do have the luck. We do have the lovers. We have two of the kings. Now, this one, then it, okay, wait a second. It's this one that showed up. Then it was this one. Then it was this one. Then it was this one. Where did he show up? He showed up first, and you showed up last. Okay, there we go. So I think we've got it figured out. We're just gonna do some things here with the after tarot. All right, let's clarify a few things here. Okay, let's see. Tell me about the King of Swords. Let's see about the King of Swords first. Let's see about this king. Okay. This king may have left you out in the cold. Now is coming back in to help you get into the warm building. That's what I'm getting. They want to rebuild with you. They may give you an offer on, I feel like having some type of manifestation come forward. Maybe you've manifested something for this person to come back and build a legacy with. Okay, so that is your King of Swords. And they showed the Two of Cups with them. That's what I'm getting. What about the King of Pentacles? Because this may be your Emperor showing up here. Because they're giving you a coin. So this still could be your Emperor showing up with the good communication here, giving you a financial offer. Okay, so there might be some fear here or self-sabotaging. They're wanting to heal with you and take that leap of faith. And I feel like they want to take a leap of faith with you. This one wants to build with you. This one wants to take a leap of faith as well. So is this the same person? I don't think so. I feel like this might be someone else. I feel like this may be your emperor here. Let's see here. Hmm. All right. Those were the three cards to that king. So let's see about the King of Wands. So you may have walked away from this person, or they walked away from you, and they're communicating with you once again. Whoa. Okay. Yeah, this is somebody from your past as well. And you've already slayed those worries. So you're no longer worried about this person. You've already kind of put this to bed. And I'm getting because of their looks, they may have um, had other people throwing themselves at them that may have been hard to say no to. Hmm. All right, this could have been somebody that had a vision that they were going to be with you forever. I don't know what that is. Let's get three more for that. Yeah, there's the competition. They always thought that you would be waiting for them. They were above the rest. They were quite content in what they had with you. And I feel like with this, they maybe acted like they were single, even though they were with you. King of Cups. They may have tried to win you over with that King of Cups side, or this is a friend of this King of Cups, or this King of Wands is friends with this King of Cups. So let's just see here. We do have the King of Cups here, and it should be up there. This is a sudden, all of a sudden, everything's going to change when this person comes in. Okay, and with that temperance, this might be a life purpose you're meant to do with this person. Maybe not so much with this person. They already left you out in the cold at one point or ghosted you. This person has strength here and they have the love to partner up. They have that emotional bond with you. This might be a business partner, but with the love there, the loving words, they might just be a water sign, mind you. Um, King of Swords. Okay, so they may be talking to you about the King of Swords that has this love for you. I don't know what this is. They may be wanting to give you an offer, or the King. They might be talking about the King of Swords wanting to bring an offer in for you. And they're worried that this person's going to win if they come back around. But you might be telling them that that's already been closed out, that's over. Yeah, you've already gone to the other side for your own peace. The King of Pentacles is here. You might be talking about that as well. That this person really made you happy for this passionate new beginning. However, they were just maybe investing in your career here. Yeah, because things may have ended here with the Five of Cups. There was some type of sadness and loss and disappointments that may have occurred here. Yeah, and you may have a different perspective about this King of Pentacles, and you might be talking about that too. And we have the Lovers here. Someone being guided in for that divine love and that happy home, happy marriage. Love is in the air. Something that might be dead and buried, and that may be with this King of Pentacles. So you might be talking about that. Somebody wants to fight for this, and this might be what this the King of Cups is talking about. Perhaps they are the Emperor, because this is what is showing up. So the King of Cups is your Emperor. That's what it looks that's what it looks like. There's the argument. The conflict. Wanting to romance you. They have seen the ships coming in or seeing this as um, or maybe you're feeling that this person's coming in. I don't know. There's some type of celebration maybe that you went to where you meet up with them and they give you that long time offer you've been waiting for. Mm. Now, they can feel they are in a good place with you where they have that, I want to say, personal strength and integrity. Maybe they've overcome some challenges here when it comes to all the other suitors that have been wanting to team up with you. So, interesting You have a lot of confidence in yourself. You know who you are. I feel like your solar plex is shining through, self. You have that personal power, and you've somehow regained your self-esteem here and your confidence. You have no self-doubt about who you are. You trust yourself in making judgment calls and decisions and choices. Yeah, you're a manifester here. You have all the tools here, and you are not carrying anybody else's weight with you. You are only carrying your own. You've learned some lessons here in terms of, I want to say, I guess, feeling obligated or giving too much or, um, that pressure that's been put on you. Yeah, look at that. You are excited about this with this emperor. Let's see, there's that equal give and receive. So, and you might be going towards that passion where they are showing up for you, coming in passionately at a high rate of speed. This is somebody that might have hung on to you for a long time or your energy and has transformed. Maybe things ended with you at one point, or this could be somebody new and they've just transformed to the next level. They could just be transforming to the emperor now. Although they were showing it in the beginning, they may be stepping fully into it now that the two of you are together. I feel like they're not feeling like they're alone. Now they found their counterpart. Yeah, they're facing their passions here. I like this. Yeah, recovering completely from any past hurts. This is a healing. They are coming in quickly here. And there's a lot of attraction between the two of you. Now, with any other, I feel like with this is a vision. They're going to help you bring down some of these walls. I feel like some of these people isn't other people. This is just the emperor showing up on the other side of things here. So interesting enough. I said to let my kitty in. All right, let's have a look at the feelings here because some of this is really confusing with all these people still showing up in your life. All right, one was about material wealth and what they could get from you by the looks of it. And they had their own self-love. They weren't really maybe caring about your self-love. It was all about self. So I feel like that they weren't giving a lot to you. All right. Freedom. You may have been single, or someone else is single here, wanting to take you away, wanting to give to you. This could have been the King of Swords, King of Wands, or no, it was the Pentacles. No, wait a minute. It was the Swords, Pentacles. Yes, the Pentacles you may have thought was your perfect match. But they had put other responsibilities ahead of you and you let them go. They may have put someone else ahead of you with that competition card. So that brings us to who was after that? The King of Swords, the King of Pentacles, the King of Wands, and then the King of Cups, who was your Emperor here after all. All right, King of Cups. Twin flame recognition. That could be why there's so much intensity here. You may have had to become best friends before you let this person become anything more than that. Maybe you were friends first that blossomed into more. And there's a rekindling of an old flame. Now, is this somebody from your past then? It has to be if it is a twin, right? Because I feel like your emperor showed up way ahead of everybody else. Okay, and there was love there, but there was a ghosting or walking away from this person back then. Somebody self-sabotaged or something here. So what's on the bottom of the deck? Okay. Unexpected connection. So you weren't expecting this. This was a bit of a sudden situation that changed your whole world. This person coming back. And with a twin, you kind of runner chaser there, and you see this person throughout your life. They're never really gone, right? So you always end up running into them at some point. Let's see what actions are going to be taken here. What are you doing? What are you doing? Are you tearing up a box? You donkey. Okay, there's some illumination here about taking maybe another risk on your emperor showing up. They maybe want to protect this or protect you from other people. They may feel like you are the one for them. I don't know why I'm getting that. They might be gaining that clarity here with illumination, or they may be being illuminated where they are actually going on their spiritual journey. So maybe something's happened that has forced them into that spiritual outlook. And what I mean by that is sometimes things happen and you can't explain it of what you saw, what you heard or felt or thought you saw, heard, or felt. Don't really not sure what to believe with that. And sometimes that happens that makes you question a few things, right? And that may be the start of the spiritual journey with the lights clicking on to see something that there might be more to this than just what most people think, right? So let's see here. What else is going on? Oh, the universe. Okay. You might be thinking that the universe is aligning here, and that may be true when it comes to your emperor showing up again. Now, I feel like this is simple. Simplicity here, don't make it more complicated than it needs to be, and just live in your truth. Know the truth about how you truly feel about this twin flame, okay? And you may try to shut that off, but when it comes to them, there's this magic that happens between the two of you where you are like tied together in this dance of energy that is so intense. Most people are afraid of it. Let's see here. Yeah, you have that inner peace when you are in this person's arms or when you are in knowing they're there. I don't know, I can't explain it. It's okay. So the action that's going to be taken. This is the calm before the storm. I feel, yeah, there's the love and the success. So you're going to have success in whatever you're building here in terms of your pentacles, is what I'm getting with that legacy or whatever generational wealth you're building, or even the emotional harmony that you have with this person. Yeah, you're going to build that security. You're going to have success for the security. You're going to cross paths, and it's going to be a pleasurable experience. In doing so, it's not going to be pointing fingers because there was lessons here that you both learned about yourself. And some people will still want to point fingers, but I feel like with a energy that intense, I feel like it's yeah, there's blessings showing up, miracles upon miracles showing up here. And there's a lot of potential. So is this someone else for potential of deciding maybe someone new coming in? What is this? There's a focus. Somebody you're focusing on. Oh, your abundance. So you might both be doing this potential, looking at the potential abundance. Now, abundance for some people can be love. It doesn't have to be the mighty dollar dollar, right? You have the key to open the door. Is this on your dream house? Is this in your dream car? Is starting dreams starting to show up for you? Interesting enough. Let's see who your person, your soulmate, what their initials might be in this. And just theirs alone. Let's see what shows up for you. You may know this person. And usually with a twin flame, you know who they are. They have an N in their name. They have an E in their name. They have a C in their name, or the middle name, or their last name, however you want to say, and a T. So, sent. They've been sent to you. So, perhaps you have some um, energy gifts or abilities here. You're getting messages from spirit or signs. You're focusing your energy on things. Maybe you're very healing. This enlightenment, you're sharing insights, you're showing the way, you're reaching the pinnacle of where you need to be. Okay, now this is also getting on that journey. Now you're nurturing, you're developing your skills, your growth, and you're taking special care in yourself with that self-love. And then we have the triumph. Victory is yours. Overcoming obstacles gets satisfaction. So I feel like whatever this is, they were sent to you. Okay. Now, maybe this is that mighty dollar dollar with the cent as the money sign. I don't know. You know your situation. There is a lot of luck on your side. You're going to risk some things to roll the dice. You're going to roll with it. There's random results, but they're fated. So, interesting enough, you're going to show your creative ideas as well. And this is the universe showing up for you. And you may think this is the universe, and you are right. I feel like you are completely correct in that. All right, you guys, this is your collective reading, and collective just means that any of the zodiac signs will resonate with this reading. So it's not in anybody particular, so but it can be anybody for any of the zodiac signs. So yeah. Anyhow, take care, you guys. Stay blessed, and we will see you next time. Later.